Hi everybody, it's Colin McEwen from the New Fly Fisher. In this ongoing series of videos, I'm going to be talking about product reviews. I'm going to be talking about places to buy products that are hard to find. I'm going to be talking about places you can save money or things you can get that are considered scrap by some people and are very useful to us as fly fishers. I'm going to be talking about a whole bunch of things, and I welcome your ideas on products or things I can introduce to other anglers that they can use in everyday fly fishing. This video is about a product we all generally use, and that's beads and cone heads. I use them all the time. I've got them in so many of my streamer patterns. I use them balanced leeches, all types of things. And you know something? I go to the store and I buy a pack of 8 tungsten bead heads, and I thought I ordered a steak dinner. It's so expensive. And I tie a lot of flies. Like, look at how many cone heads I've got here. A good example are these Scotty McFlies. I tie a lot of these. Why? Because I lose them on snags, I lose them to pike sometimes, or I often end up giving them to friends, or I'm with somebody and they say, hey, what are you using? And I'll, of course, give them a couple of flies. So I tie my own, and I need a lot of cone heads. Well, these are just brass, but just buying a little pack of cone heads, you can see I got a big dish of them here, they're expensive. Well, there's a place you can go that has been relatively well known in Canada, but I don't think it is in the States, and it's called Canadian Llama. A gentleman by the name of Kent and his wife run it, and they've got a great website. But what I really like, because they're one of the biggest suppliers to the industry for cone heads, beads, and a whole bunch of other products, they get specialized pricing from the manufacturers. So we're not talking about somebody that buys like 1 million or 2 beads. He orders tens of millions of beads, and he's basically selling them retail at almost wholesale pricing. So if you're like me, you're going to be excited by this, because when I got introduced to the Canadian Llama, I kept having to spend a lot of money to buy small numbers of these cone heads and beads and things like that. Meanwhile, I was doing a high production of flies to give to friends or for myself. And quite honestly, I needed to save some money. So Canadian Llama, if you go check them out, go look at their beads, look at the different, they have all types of unique beads, cone heads, colors, glow in the darks, everything. And they also have a lot of hard to get fly tying material that comes from Europe. In fact, he's got a really wide range of things that work really well. Does a lot of stuff with Phil Rowley and some other fly tyers as well. But I think the thing is, I'm not trying to cut out your local fly shop. Totally not. I mean, I endorse you support your local fly shop. But if you're like me and you're using a lot more of a certain type of product, like cone heads, like beads, where buying them individual packs is just not prudent, then go to Canadian Llama, and then you can buy like a huge pile like I have here. And I just put in an order with Kent for a whole bunch more different sizes of cones and beads, because I use them and they're such a good value. Again, because Kent's buying them, he buys millions, not hundreds of thousands, millions of beads and cone heads of different types, and he gets a high volume discount, which he passes on to us as anglers. So his pricing is exceptional. So basically what you're going to be doing here is saving money by ordering in quantity. So often what I'll do is I'll tell some friends, hey, I'm going to put an order in with Canadian Llama. What do you need? And we'll all come together, save money. If it's enough, you get free shipping, but we'll just order what we need. And I'll need 200 of this type of bead, and my friend wants 100 of them. We'll split them, and we save a ton of money this way. So I recommend you check out Canadian Llama and find what they have available. I think you're going to be really happy with the products they have, the pricing they have, and the quality and service they deliver. And before anybody asks, no, I'm not sponsored by the Canadian Llama. I've just been using their products for a long time, and I don't think a lot of people know about them. They're a fantastic resource for anglers who tie a lot of flies. As always, look forward to your comments, and please let us know what you think about what we're talking about here, or if, more importantly, I want to hear your suggestions on products we should review, on ways anglers can save money, on things that people can do that will make their fly fishing experience better. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.